Hello and welcome to this edition of Riseley Reviews, reporting in here for
2-Bit Gaming.
Like us and follow us on the socials, innit blood? Yeah, say those crazy words. I'm your host Lorne Riseley, thank you very much for joining me. In this edition we're going to be talking about a game of immense, existential, philosophical and societal ramifications. We're going to be talking about Super Jumpy Ball. Super Jumpy Ball is a platform puzzle game. It's a simple and fun 2D platform game for 1 to 8 players inspired by retro platformers. Faced with clever level design and challenging obstacles, players must find their way through each level while bouncing, wall jumping, avoiding spikes and spike balls. There's local multiplayer supporting 1 to 8 players in various party modes. Challenge your friends to a spike battle, or why not play a friendly basketball match? It is a global leaderboard complete with other players from around the world and reach the number 1 spot. Good grammar there. Prove once and for all that you are the best player in the world. Currently ranked 6th, just saying. Speedrun support. Beat all the levels as fast as possible and see if you can become the fastest player in the world. Currently priced at $3.99. It's available on Microsoft.com for the Xbox One. Bit late to the game on this one, I will grant you that. However, I picked up the game originally, played it for a little bit. I was perturbed by the weird little notification that it gives you at the beginning on the version I played on the Xbox, where it's like, I want access to your email listings and your contacts and stuff. Bit weird. I'm always a little bit apprehensive when it comes to Russian developers when they do that on Steam, so why wouldn't I be on this one? But nevertheless, I persevered, and I've since completed it since. 40 stars out of 40 bitches, and I can report on this game that it's one of those classic games that has an incredibly simple premise and a ridiculously simple game construct that just encourages repetitive play after repetitive play, that one more go mentality. And it does so with a success that I haven't seen in a number of different games. Also the fact that I'm currently 6th in the world. That's nice. Someone will claim assist for that, but I was number 1 at one point when it originally was, so I take no assists. It's all on me here right now, baby. So considering that I'm considered an expert at this game, I feel uniquely qualified to tell you that this game is a ton of fun and pretty good value considering the price point. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not promising you The Witcher 3, I'm not promising you Final Fantasy 7, I'm not promising you Cyberpunk here. It's not a complex game, but it does have multiple modes. The 40 levels that it has have plenty of challenge to them. The star system promotes multiple playthroughs of the same levels over and over again. The times also promote that as well, always trying to shade that, get the new personal record, get the new the record for the map as well. There's customization for the some super jumpy bouncy balls as well, which is fun. They have their own little unique animations. The maps, simplistic in design, but you get the general gist. They're there for challenge, they're not there for aesthetically pleasing. And that's probably the one criticism I would make of this game, considering its relatively simple premise, and indeed its relatively simple game mechanics. You could argue that the developers could have put a bit more time into the aesthetics of the game, just making it look just a little bit more polished and a little less generic. Talking about the mechanics for a second, effectively, that's what it says on the tin. Super Jumpy Ball, you press A to jump, the directional buttons to move. The mechanics of this game are that the jump is a little bit numb, and the longer you press the A button, the higher you can jump. If you also press and hold A, you can bounce automatically at walls, which reduces some of the tedium of having to press the A button over and over again, which can be frustrating when you're playing platforming games or games of this nature where there's an element of platforming involved. I like just to being able to, momentum is key, and this game kind of nails that mechanic pretty well. You also have a number of different modes when you're bored of playing the challenges, which is effectively start at one end, you get to the other, get the flag, you have to avoid traps, you have to avoid pitfalls. There's certain elements of the map that you can interact with. It's good, it's solid. Plus you have the cooperative modes. So you also have a basketball game, which is pretty fun. You maneuver around a 2-pronged field, I guess. But the basketball hoop moves as well, and you get points if you hit the rim, 2 points, and if you swish it, you get 3. Makes it very competitive, and that's up to 8 players. You also have multiple different modes. You have a survival mode. It's just overall a generally fun, generally simple, generally wholesome experience, and relatively inexpensive. And considering that the game's been out for nigh on a year now, there's probably a sale that's going to promote the game even further. And now that I've rocketed up to the 6th on the leaderboards, I doubt very much that the player base is still active. So if you want to get yourself on a leaderboard on a Steam game, or indeed an Xbox One game as the one I played, well, this is a great game for it. It's tons of fun, it's simple, kept me and my buddy entertained for about 2 hours while we were sifting through indie games the other day to play. That was the one we ended up sitting on for a while. So there's an entertainment value in this game of simplicity, and a good party game hidden amongst this game somewhere as well. It reminds me of the old school Blob games. I don't know if anyone remembers those Blob basketball games, the Blob football games from back in the day when Newgrounds and Miniclip were the things that you used to go on when you were supposed to be studying IT. Good fun, easy to pick up and play, difficult to master, but with plenty of replayability and about, I don't know, if you want to be generous, maybe 4 or 5 hours worth of gameplay for the single player if you're bad, maybe downgrading that to 2 or 3 if you're really good, plus the cooperative modes. Definitely one to play with friends rather than your own. But what do you think? Super Jumpy Ball. Have you played it? What did you think? Leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching this edition of Riseley Reviews with me, your host, Lorne Riseley. Yeah, don't worry, the safety's on. I'm back on 2 Big Games, so I'm here to stamp my authority, okay? I see you guys coming in, doing well. Think you're going to usurp my mantle as the king of 2 Big Gaming? I think not. Or maybe you will, because I don't even qualify because I don't even have a bid. I'm trying though, I really am. In the meantime though, check out some of the other content creators on the channel. They're churning out some really good stuff. Now a podcast, multiple reviews on different platforms. You've also got the website as well. So please, go check us out. You'll have fun, I promise you. I've been your host, Lorne Riseley. Thank you very much for watching this edition. Take care, and I'll see you soon.